Hello everyone, will BTS V play in Squid Game 3? Jung Jae reveals surprising facts. But before watching this video until the end, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest news. Netflix has officially announced the release date of Squid Game 3. Along with the latest poster for Squid Game Season 3, the series is scheduled to air regularly on June 27, 2025. This news is certainly good news and also raises curiosity in the minds of fans. Many are wondering if it is true that BTS V will play in Squid Game 3. Read this article until the end. In the third season, the story will continue the unresolved conflict from the previous season. Quoted from Netflix, this latest season will explore more deeply the decisions made by Jung Jae, Jung Jae, in the face of incredible despair. Meanwhile, frontman Lee Byung-hun returns with his evil plan, while the surviving participants must face increasingly gripping consequences in each more brutal game. The series promises to bring more intense tension and deeper drama, keeping viewers glued to each episode. Squid Game player number 456, Jae-hun, has been through hard times. However, what if in the next round he challenges the frontman? A number of Squid Game fans have theorized that Jae-hun will become the new frontman later. However, the reason why Jae-hun will become like them or make a secret plan behind it all has not been revealed. In the second season, a ship captain was seen transporting people to destruction who might be the mastermind behind everything. He also killed anyone who tried to escape. The theory being discussed is whether this ship captain only helped when saving Detective Hwang Jun-ho, or was it just a trick? The conspiracy that emerged could drastically change the game in Squid Game. Who doesn't know player number 125? His character suddenly went viral after a new conspiracy emerged. He, who looked quiet and restless, was believed to be a VIP in disguise. It is unimaginable if the conspiracy becomes a reality. Number 125, who often seems to tremble with fear, actually secretly observes every bloody detail just for his own pleasure. In the Squid Game Season 3 trailer, a new doll named Chil-soo appears. It is revealed that Young-hee and Chil-soo will create a game that is more deadly than before. Recently, a conspiracy has also emerged about player number 246, who is believed to have not died in Squid Game. Fans' hopes arose that this player would plan something from within. Squid Game first aired in September 2021 and immediately became a global phenomenon. The series tells the story of a group of participants who are entangled in huge debts and must take part in a series of childhood-themed games to compete for the grand prize of 45.6 billion won. However, the consequences of this game are very cruel. Whoever loses will die. With a thrilling storyline and sharp social criticism, Squid Game has won various prestigious awards, including 6 Primetime Emmy Awards and 1 Golden Globe. This success made Netflix give the green light for 2 additional seasons. After a 3-year wait, Squid Game Season 2 finally aired in December 2024. With the arrival of the third season in mid-2025, fans won't have to wait long to find out the continuation of the story that hung at the end of the second season. In an interview with BuzzFeed UK, Jung Jae was asked about the gossip about V's appearance in the third season of Squid Game. "Oh, I can't say anything about that," said Jung Jae. His vague answer made many fans even more convinced that V would appear as a cameo. As is known, the rumor about the appearance of BTS V initially emerged after V posed with the actors of Squid Game Season 2. Several sources said that V might appear in a small role, such as a new participant or even a figure involved in the game. However, there is also speculation that V only attended the filming location and took pictures with the actors without actually playing in the series. If it is true that BTS V plays in Squid Game 3, this is certainly great news for K-pop and Squid Game fans alike. V is known as a BTS member who has quite good acting skills. Previously, he played in the drama Hwarang, The Poet Warrior Youth in 2016. With his acting experience, it is not impossible that he will play an influential character in Squid Game 3. There has been no official confirmation from Netflix or the Squid Game production team regarding V's involvement in this series. However, the presence of an idol in a series as big as Squid Game is not impossible, considering that many previous Korean dramas have also cast idols as main or supporting actors. If V does play a role in Squid Game 3, what role will he play? There is speculation that V could play a role as one of the participants in the deadly game. However, some fans also speculate that he might play a figure who has a relationship with the front man or VIP who controls the game. Whatever his role, if V really does appear in Squid Game 3, this will definitely be one of the biggest surprises in Korean entertainment this year. Now, fans can only wait for official information from the production team. Will V really be there, or is this just speculation? Regardless, Squid Game 3 remains one of the most anticipated series of 2025. With an increasingly intense story, more complex characters, and increasingly brutal games, this series has the potential to be a big hit like the previous 2 seasons. For BTS and Squid Game fans, the best thing right now is to be patient and wait for the official announcement. If it is true that BTS V joins Squid Game 3, this will certainly be a big step for his acting career. BTS is known as a K-pop group with global influence, and the presence of one of its members in a series as big as Squid Game will further strengthen the international appeal of the series. In addition, V's involvement could also increase the number of viewers from BTS fans, known as ARMY. They will definitely be enthusiastic about watching their idols in action in the world of Squid Game, which is full of tension and intrigue. Although there has been no official confirmation so far, several sources in the Korean entertainment industry have said that the producers of Squid Game are indeed considering several big names to join the 3rd season. If V really is one of them, this will be a highly anticipated collaboration. On the other hand, there is also the possibility that V's involvement is only a cameo, as is often done in many popular Korean dramas. Several previous dramas have also featured K-pop idols as a surprise to fans, without a very big role in the main story. However, if Netflix and director Hwang Dong-hyuk really want to give a big surprise, they could give V a more significant role in the Squid Game 3 story. Some other speculations say that V might appear in a flashback scene, or as a mysterious character who has a relationship with one of the participants. Regardless of all the theories and speculations that have developed, one thing is for sure: Squid Game 3 will present more surprises and tension than the previous season. With increasingly complex conflicts, the audience will be brought into an increasingly gripping game world. Apart from the rumors of V's involvement, there are still many other mysteries surrounding Squid Game 3. One of them is how Taehyung's fate will continue after the events at the end of the 2nd season. Will he remain a player, or will he try to destroy the system from within? Many are also curious whether there will be a new game that is more sadistic and tense than the previous season. Given the existence of the new doll, Hyul-soo, it seems that this series will present more brutal challenges for the participants. With all the rumors and speculations circulating, fans can only wait for the official announcement from Netflix and the Squid Game production team. Will V really appear, or is this just a theory made by fans? Let's wait and see.